As the age-old saying goes, sharing is caring. Nancy Blur's story serves as a poignant testament to the presence of angels among us, highlighting the profound importance of helping others. While Nancy's narrative may seem almost unbelievable, it vividly illustrates how the innocent heart and plea for assistance from a 4-year-old child can inspire people to share whatever they possess. Let's delve into this heartwarming tale. The tale unfolds on an ordinary day in Manson City, where Nancy Blur works tirelessly as a preschool teacher, wholly committed to providing her young students with everything they need. It was business as usual until Nancy noticed a peculiar change in one of her pupils. Camden, a usually cheerful and sociable 4-year-old, had recently undergone a dramatic transformation. He had ceased to engage with his peers, becoming easily distracted and spending most of his time in solitude. This abrupt change in behavior deeply concerned Nancy, prompting her to seek answers to his uncharacteristic conduct. Nancy's unwavering dedication to her students led her to take action. She decided to have a heartfelt conversation with Camden, coaxing him to share his worries. It was her exceptional care and attentiveness that enabled Camden to open up. During their conversation, the little boy revealed a heartbreaking truth. Camden's father was seriously ill, grappling with a health condition that had left him bewildered and anxious. As Camden attempted to articulate the details of his father's ailment, Nancy's heart ached for the young boy. With compassion in her heart, Nancy immediately reached for the phone, determined to learn more about the situation from Camden's father. Camden's father, 34-year-old Daryl Peterson, had been diagnosed with IgA nephropathy, also known as Buerger's disease. This condition occurs when abnormal levels of the antibody IgA, immunoglobulin, accumulate in the kidneys, leading to malfunction and inflammatory damage to the tissue. What followed the diagnosis added to the distress in the young boy's mind. Over the course of several months, Daryl's kidney function deteriorated significantly, ultimately resulting in full kidney failure just 1 year after his initial diagnosis. He was promptly hospitalized in Manson City and began undergoing dialysis treatments. Despite being placed on a waiting list for a kidney transplant at the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, time was of the essence. Daryl needed a transplant urgently to prevent his condition from worsening and jeopardizing his life. Upon learning of this dire situation, Nancy was deeply moved. Witnessing the fear and desperation in the young boy's eyes, she knew she had to take decisive action. While many might assume that Nancy offered financial assistance or helped with household chores, groceries, and babysitting, her actions transcended these expectations. "I had a co-worker years ago who selflessly donated a kidney to someone in her church," Nancy recounted. "It became a profound part of her life's journey and served as a wellspring of inspiration for me. When I learned about Daryl and Camden's situation, it just felt like the right thing to do." However, kidney transplants aren't a straightforward matter, and despite the noble intentions of both Nancy and the family, they needed to ensure that she was a suitable match for the transplant, considering her medical history. Fortunately, fate smiled upon everyone involved, as Nancy turned out to be a perfect match. "I was genuinely thrilled about it. I was over the moon. I can't even imagine what I would have done for closure if I hadn't been a match," she later shared. Though things were looking up for Camden, there were still numerous hurdles to overcome. Nancy had to complete various prerequisites, including paperwork and an array of medical checks, such as blood tests, urinalysis, CT scans, and EKG exams. Additionally, she underwent psychological counseling to confirm her mental and emotional readiness for kidney donation. These steps ensured the doctor's confidence that the transplant would proceed without any complications. Remarkably, Nancy passed all these assessments with flying colors, solidifying her readiness to give Camden's father a second chance at life. Camden's family was understandably stunned by this act of unparalleled generosity. Few people could ever offer something of this magnitude, and they expressed their gratitude to Nancy in every way possible. In the days leading up to the procedure, they decided to visit her at school, bearing flowers and heartfelt thanks. Daryl reflected, saying, "I had friends and family come forward who wanted to donate, but these didn't work out, for medical reasons or other reasons. Then Miss Nancy approached me. Having received praise and thanks from the family and the local community, Nancy bid her farewells and made her way to the hospital for the life-changing procedure to finally take place. Daryl later admitted to being uncertain and concerned about Nancy's well-being, but she remained resolute and prepared to take the risk. Nancy was in the capable hands of the finest transplant surgeons in the state of Iowa, including individuals like Dr. Alan Reed, Dr. Zoe Stewart-Lewis, and Dr. Daniel Katz, who assured everyone that the operation would be a resounding success. The surgical team and nurses provided unwavering support and maintained an uplifting atmosphere, instilling confidence in both Nancy and Daryl. Daryl noted, "You could tell that every person wanted to be there for you." Upon exiting the hospital, Nancy was met with an overwhelming display of affection from the family, who rushed to hug and kiss her. They pledged to be a second family to her, offering unwavering support in any way they could, recognizing that what she had given them was truly priceless. Camden was beside himself with joy, witnessing his father's newfound health and vitality after a long and arduous journey. In his own way, he expressed his heartfelt thanks to Miss Nancy and vowed to be the best student she could ever have. However, the family had one more mission to undertake. Daryl and Nancy decided to take action and raise awareness about the critical importance of organ donation while shining a spotlight on the University of Iowa Transplant Center team. Thankfully, the news station covered the entire story, contributing to the cause of organ donation awareness. Nancy, Daryl, and even young Camden became vocal advocates, participating in numerous interviews and sharing their inspiring journey. Daryl's story stands as a testament to the values of compassion, selflessness, and the unwavering commitment of individuals like Nancy. "How do you ever thank someone for saving your life?" Daryl pondered. "She truly is an amazing woman."